I suppose if you wanted to split energetically, because on the other side, you know, you would be both, you'd be androgynous, you'd be a spirit, you'd be both aspects of masculine and feminine, right? But here we're just one, we're polarized when we're born. That's why we long for the other sex, right? Because we want that aspect of ourselves that we know is innately there back. So that's really cool, you know? And then when we're talking about things like the Antichrist, right? People have been trying to figure this shit out for so long. And once you figure out these truths, these like fundamental truths that you can just line everything up with, and if it doesn't line up with it, if it doesn't line up with these truths, then it's bullshit. And you'll know that because you'll feel it in your heart. Because what you're gonna start to realize as you work on yourself and as you start clearing these ideas and thoughts that are not yours, that you took from somebody else and believed in them as if they were yours, as you clear that, your heart will be, as your heart gets filled with truth, right? Because Christ is truth, God is love. So whenever you're reading the book, if you just want to go ahead and say, whenever it says God, you can just say love, and whenever it says Christ, you can just say truth. So, the truth is love. Yeah, okay, got it. All right. So, through truth, through desire to understand truth, you literally let you in more. You are both places. You're the oxygen on the outside and the oxygen inside. So that's why, you know, things line up for people that want to experience them. Like, you have this whole invisible army, like on the other side, we're all the same one source. So though you might be a red balloon and I might be a blue balloon, on the other side, we're just oxygen and we're the same oxygen. So we're the same person, we're the same source. So if there's some reason I should meet you, if you were gonna be my wife, then automatically I would picture that in my head. I would get excited about it as if it was already happening, and that would let me know that it was on the way. And that would also send a signal to the rest of myself and yourself, who is in the quantum, no space, no time, no distance, just instant, right? And that would instantly set up 100 paths for us to cross. And as long as you're following your heart and what feels good and what brings you joy, then you'll be on that path. So I'm getting a little bit out of the 101 here. I'm kind of getting into the advanced lessons, but let me look at my notes and try to make some sense of this. So the Antichrist, I left you guys on that one. Everything physical is in air. Just remember that it's in air, right? This is why Christ in the Bible can have these powers over all these seemingly physical traits, like cast these physical like illnesses out of people, because to spirit they're in air. They don't even exist. There's not even a possibility for a soul or a spirit to get cancer or to be blind because it doesn't have eyes. So literally, if you don't believe something exists, it doesn't. Which brings me to demons, or brings me to dark forces, or Satan, or whatever you want to call that. There's only one, yo. The totality is one. Like, if you draw 100 pictures on the wall, you're God, you draw 100 pictures on the wall, each one of those pictures represents a human. You know, maybe here they might seem separate, but in a non-physical realm, you would see the connection all those still had to the one mind they came from. And literally, fourth dimensional reality is the only place that these dark entities can live in, because they literally are thought forms. You have to believe in it for it to even affect you, okay? Got that? If you don't believe in it, if you don't say, oh my God, these demons are gonna come get me, they will come get you if that's what you think. Like, you have to believe in this. The only way these things can even exist, because they're not true. Anything that's not Christ or God-like is the opposite of what's true. So they're not intrinsically true, but if God believes in them, which you're God, so if you believe that they're true and they can affect you, then you'll have that experience. And it's not good or bad, it's just for someone that's down here and is going to a Christian church, which is taught by a priest who has no idea what the fuck is going on, because he hasn't even got enlightened in his own heart, so he has no business trying to look. If you're reading the Bible through unenlightened eyes, you're literally reading it with your own perspective. It says right in there, man's thoughts are foolish to God. So why would you think you could read a book that God wrote and understood it if you didn't have God in your heart? And I know you don't have God in your heart because you're watching this fucking video. And that's Sorry. I'll calm down, all right? I'll calm down. So, carbon-based life forms. Carbon, look it up on the, you want to look up like the elements or the atomic structure of carbon. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, yo. That's 666 right there. It's simple. That's everything you've ever thought it was. That's physical. Literally, if it's carbon-based, which everything is, it's about, especially us, we're carbon-based life forms, yo. The Antichrist is Christ, the physical version of him. There's 2 ways you could take that book. You could either idolize the physical guy that died on the cross, or you could understand that he was born of a virgin, yo. That means he was God realized. That means he was 2 different people. When this happens to you, you'll understand. You're literally going to be 2 different people. You're going to be the person you were born as and became, but then once God comes into your heart, that's not something that can be born. It's something you have to earn and work towards. And that's what the Bible's trying to show you by saying born of a virgin, meaning it can't come from man. It can't come from our human ways. It can only come from work and a personal relationship. No priest can teach you this. Even if they were awake, even if they knew all this shit, I can't teach you this. I can only guide you to a different thought that might make you feel your heart next time you give something, and you'll recognize that feeling, and every time you have that feeling, you'll realize that you're connected to the Creator, and you can know everything, every moment, and it's completely normal. And it's not even like, we've been so ass backwards that we have no idea that that's even possible, yo. We are so caught up in this religion the way we think it is. I mean, by we, I mean you. So, anyway, it says right there, yo, don't make any idols, yo. Mother Mary, that's an idol. Jesus Christ on the cross, that's an idol. A white guy with long hair, that's an idol. They did that because if he was black, then it'd probably be weird to have slaves when you're literally worshiping a black guy. It says, do not worship or bow down to any of these. It says specifically, do not make idols out of things under the ocean or water. It says specifically fish. What is on the back of your car, yo? That little fish that says Jesus? Literally Jesus Christ could mean physical spirit. So now you got physical fish on the back of your car. You're so fucking backwards, and you're saying, oh, guess who's coming in the clouds for this second awakening? Yo, there's no one coming on the clouds. There's no one. He's not fucking a physical form. It says right in the book that body was not a special body. It was a normal body. It wasn't a divine body. So if anybody thinks that this guy magically left some tomb, that's Easter, bro. That's East Star. That's literally when the days become the same length as the nights, and then they start to become longer. That's the equinox, yo. That's what it is. East Star. Got it? Sun. And then the same thing goes with like all the other shit. Like, the sun moves 1 degree. Jordan Maxwell says this all fucking day. The sun moves 1 degree every day. On the 21st, it's the shortest day. That means it's to move the furthest south on the freaking horizon, and it doesn't move for 3 days. To the ancients, when something moves all year and then stops for 3 days, it is dead. And then on the 25th, it starts its new day of the ecliptic, and the days start getting longer, and it starts moving north on the horizon, and it goes around the 12 disciples, the Virgo, Virgin Mary, got it? Woo, this shit is so easy. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up because it's almost 20 minutes long, but yo, anybody who has any questions or needs any clarity, remember, I am you, you are me, I know exactly what you need to know, so just put the intention out. Write a little like comment or something that says, yo, Tom, can you explain to me why you swear so much in your videos? And I'll be like, yeah, because I fucking hate you. No, I'm just kidding, yo. I'm just trying to bring some fun into this situation because people are literally taking it so serious. It's like, no matter where your soul is supposed to be, it's gonna be there. There's no linear time. There's just one moment that goes forever, and you experience the different perspectives. Embodied, disembodied. As a guy, as a girl, you've been all of it. This isn't my first time coming to a planet to assist it in some ascension, yo. It's what I do. I'm good at it. I'm a pro. Right? It's simple. I mean, like, everybody does something they're good at, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you look forward for more to come, because that's what I'm here for. This is literally my first task. I mean, I hope I did all right. I probably didn't, you know, but I can be yo, this energy's coming. It's really coming. It's not like a joke. It already happened to me like 6 years ago, so I know it can work. But there's gonna be a lot of different colors, and it's gonna be visible because everybody has different bodies, yo. You have emotional body, you have a physical body, you have these different bodies that all have blockages and traumas, and different spectrums are gonna help that. So, and it's just gotta be, you know, and that's gonna be the second coming pretty much that you talk about in the Bible. But remember, like, you could see, oh, the beast with 7 heads that came out of the ocean. I could literally say, rain comes from the ocean, it gets drawn up into the clouds, and then as the sun goes through it, you see the seven colors in the spectrum, which is all you can see in this physical reality. And if you believe just in that beast, just in what you can see, and not the invisible, what you can feel, then that is the fucking beast, yo. I could say it just like that. 7 colors, 7 heads, water, water. Or how about, oh, the sun turned water into wine. Okay, the sun in our sky drew up the water, it rained on the vine, and it made grapes. Oh my God, I bet your preacher didn't tell you that one, did he? All right, yo, stay, oh, yo, wholeness, balance, remember, all is self, everything is you. Do not believe in anything outside of God's source, because it's either God or it's God's thought. And the moment God thinks something, it's real. The moment he stops thinking it, it's no longer real. So remember that when you're thinking about these demons that are in the 4th dimension coming to get you. Because they are, if you think they are. I promise you that. Later, guys.